What's up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Zone. Today we're getting into Chael Sonnen leaking a potential Ilia Topuria vs Arman Tsarukyan fight. In the wake of Ilia Topuria's big victory over Charles Oliveira, it remains unclear what the UFC has planned for El Matador's first title defense. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. While Justin Gaethje is playing hardball with the UFC and Paddy Pimblett is hoping to cash in on his long-standing feud with Topuria, Chael Sonnen is confident that the UFC will give the next title shot to Arman Tsarukyan. During a recent interview with MMA Junkie's Mike Bone, he explained his reasoning.
First off, I'm obviously coming to you with information that whether I should have or I shouldn't. Secondly, I was the best man in his wedding. His name's Daryl Christian, and he's the wrestling coach of Arman Tsarukyan. Third, I just spoke to Coach Cal. I wanted to come out and I wanted to film Chimaev training, and it turns out that Tsarukyan's in the room. And then a bigger tell also was what Ilia did a week ago, which is said, I don't want to fight. But Ilia's first move when he's going to fight a guy, aside from Paddy, is to say, I'm not fighting.
Given Sonnen's long track record when it comes to announcing fights, fans aren't exactly convinced. Hell no, he's always spewing. I love Chael, but he's wrong so often, one fan wrote. Another added, he also said Tom and John Jones is happening. One user joked that Chael is wrong 3 times a week. Even though the fight seems like a realistic possibility based on the rankings, fans remain skeptical of Sonnen. This fight could happen and it probably should, but I don't trust Chael, another comment read. During a recent episode of the Schaub Show podcast, Brendan Schaub weighed in on the situation.
Yeah.
Let's say they make the Paddy fight and it's not for another 3 or 4 months at least. If you're Arman, what do you tell him to do if you're his manager?
Me personally, obviously, if I had a personal relationship with Dana White, maybe my answer would be different. Or the UFC as a manager. Hypothetically speaking, if I've already waited this long, I would hope that I could withstand a little bit more waiting period and then go straight to a belt fight. But I think taking a smaller fight just to stay active at this point is a lose-lose no matter what, because you've waited so long already.
I can see both sides. My thing is that I don't know his relationship with Dana and them, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to ask Dana, like, hey, I know you guys doing the Paddy thing. Am I for sure next, or am I going to have to take a fight? Because I want to weigh my options. So if Dana goes, we're doing Paddy. If I'm Arman, I'm like, so can I wait? And if they say no, like, what are my options? If they say it's a Gaethje, those are good odds.
Yeah.
Before the end of the year, we may be in for an announcement sooner rather than later. Renato Moicano talks about rejecting UFC settlement. Last month, news emerged that Renato Moicano decided not to claim the money he was owed as part of the UFC antitrust settlement. While reports suggested that some active fighters were afraid to claim the money because they feared retaliation from the UFC, Moicano said he would not be claiming the $200,000 he was owed. According to him, at the end of the day he chose to sign the UFC's contracts. During an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show this week, Moicano opened up about his decision. He said he bases his actions on principles. He admitted he likes money, but he would never rob a bank or go back on his word just to get paid. He argued that many fighters were happy when they signed with the UFC, but years later claimed they were abused. He also pointed out that when given the chance to continue the lawsuit, they chose a settlement instead. In his view, once the settlement was accepted and the lawsuit dropped, the UFC would continue operating the same way critics had complained about. Despite choosing not to claim the $200,000, Moicano still criticized the UFC, saying the company ultimately only cares about profit. Considering that Hunter Campbell reportedly encouraged him to claim the money, it will be interesting to see how the UFC treats him moving forward, possibly even rewarding him with a performance bonus in his next fight. Rainier de Ridder not interested in Paulo Costa fight and laughs at call-out. Despite Paulo Costa's recent win over Roman Kopylov, the former title challenger is ranked 12th at middleweight and is 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Because of that, Rainier de Ridder has no interest in fighting Costa, who recently went back and forth with a fake RDR account on social media. During a recent interview with MMA Fighting, de Ridder dismissed Costa's call-out. He said Costa really wants the fight and should keep trying. De Ridder admitted it would be a fun build-up and entertaining at a press conference because Costa is a character, but right now he does not believe Costa is in the right position for that matchup. Since de Ridder is currently ranked 5th at middleweight, Costa will likely need another win before he is in a strong position to demand that fight, even if he continues to generate attention online. Released UFC fighter breaks silence on situation. Martin Bude's fight with Marcus Bachicha at the end of July was the final bout on his UFC contract. Heading into the fight, Buday had won 2 in a row and held a 6-1 record in the UFC. Despite earning a unanimous decision victory, the promotion chose not to renew his contract. Speaking on the Ariel Helwani show, Buday said he found out through his manager shortly after the win that the UFC would not extend his deal. He described the moment as rough and said he was upset because he loves the UFC and hoped to be re-signed. He made it clear there was no negotiation and that he was not asking for more money. He simply wanted to stay with the promotion. Now, Buday is exploring other options, including potential interest from the PFL and Octagon MMA, where he was previously a champion. If he hopes to return to the UFC one day, he may need to secure more decisive and exciting wins rather than close decisions. Michael Page interested in Leon Edwards' fight at welterweight ***. Although Michael Venom Page recently competed at middleweight and is set to face Jared Cannonier at 185, he still plans to return to welterweight in the future. During an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, MVP called out Leon Edwards for a potential fight next year in the UK. He said he would 100% accept the fight at welterweight and believes the timing could align well for a major event in the United Kingdom. Page also explained why he chose to fight Cannonier at middleweight. He said he wants to make noise and go where the toughest challenges are. According to him, the welterweight division feels political, and despite calling out several fighters, he did not receive responses. So he decided to take another high-profile fight at middleweight instead. With Cannonier ranked 8th at 185, a win could earn MVP a spot in the rankings. UFC updates ***. The UFC recently announced that Joe Pyfer will face Abus Magomedov at UFC 320 on October 4th. Pyfer is riding a 2-fight win streak and hopes to break into the rankings with a victory. Magomedov, currently ranked 14th, will look to extend his streak to 4 wins in AROW.it. Was also reported that Edgar Chairez has withdrawn from his scheduled fight against Alessandro Costa. As a result, Costa will now face a new opponent at the upcoming event. Finally, Khabib Nurmagomedov revealed that his cousin Usman Nurmagomedov is expected to rematch Paul Hughes on October 4th in Dubai. The two previously fought in January, with Usman winning by majority decision in a closely contested bout. Due to the controversy surrounding the scorecards, many fans have called for a rematch, and it now appears they will get it.
Myself, I believe and I hope he's gonna come back strong and win this. And there is Ruslan, he is a hell of a fighter, he's fighting in October 4th in Dubai with Senegal. He fought last time, it was hard fight, and now we will see how we're gonna deal with, they're gonna have rematch. We will see how we're gonna deal with this. I told them always, guys, do not try to take from me some advices. You have hard time. For example, you have hard time. I want you to deal with this by yourself, because it's gonna be better.
Artem Lobov's next fight revealed some big news regarding former UFC fighters Artem Lobov and Zabara Tukagov, who were on opposite ends of the infamous Team McGregor vs. Team Khabib brawl years ago. According to a post Lobov made on social media, the two are set to face off under the PFL banner on October 3rd at 165 pounds. Lobov wrote that it has been 7 years in the making and that it is time to get revenge. Of course, Artem will not have Conor McGregor in his corner when they meet, as the two former teammates are still battling in court over money Lobov claims he is owed from the proper No. 12 whiskey sale. Caio Baralho believes Robert Whittaker is near the end of his career. Prior to Robert Whittaker's recent loss to Reinier de Ridder, the former middleweight champion had already hinted that his career might be winding down. Following that fight, Caio Baralho sounds convinced that Bobby Knuckles may not have much time left. As Whittaker's July 26th bout approached, he said he planned to fight only a few more times and hoped to retire after reclaiming the middleweight title. Instead, he lost a close split decision to de Ridder. After the fight, Whittaker told fans he would definitely be back. However, in a recent interview, Baralho shared a different perspective. He said Whittaker is a legend and one of the greatest middleweights of all time, but right now he does not look like he wants to be in there anymore. Baralho pointed to Whittaker's facial expressions and body language, saying he does not believe Whittaker wants another 5-round war. While expressing respect, he added that it may no longer be Whittaker's moment and that he looks close to retirement. Baralho also suggested that travel and time zone differences in Saudi Arabia may have played a role in Whittaker's performance, noting that adjusting from Australia can be difficult. Do you agree with Baralho's take that Whittaker may not have the same fire, and could retirement be near for the Reaper? Arman Tsarukyan reveals concerns for Khamzat's camp. Heading into Khamzat. Chimiv's fight with Dricus du Plessis at UFC 319. Team Chimiv is focused on ensuring he is fully prepared without being overtrained. In a recent interview, Arman Tsarukyan, who is helping Chimiv prepare, explained that Khamzat has improved his recovery and strength and conditioning. He is working with a new coach and training strength and conditioning twice a week in addition to his striking, sparring, and wrestling sessions. Tsarukyan said Chimiv's recovery is monitored daily with a device that tracks his stats each morning. If the data shows signs of overtraining, they adjust and allow him to rest. According to Tsarukyan, this approach should help ensure his cardio is strong and that he enters the fight fully prepared. He described Chimiv as extremely hardworking and someone who needs constant supervision to avoid pushing himself too far. Meanwhile, Reinier de Ridder has said that if du Plessis defeats Chimiv, a fight between them could happen within 4 to 6 months. He noted that if Chimiv wins decisively, his rising star power could lead to a longer layoff, which might delay title plans. With contenders like Caio Baralho and Nasruddin Imavov also in the mix, the middleweight division remains wide open. MMA community reacts to Khamzat's body transformation. Ahead of UFC 319, fans have reacted strongly to Khamzat Chimiv's noticeable physical transformation. One of the biggest criticisms of Chimiv in past fights has been his stamina. While he often starts aggressively, some believe he slows down as the fight progresses. This camp, Chimiv appears to be prioritizing his cardio more than ever. He has been training with Arman Tsarukyan and Aaron Pico, and recent footage shows him doing intense conditioning drills, including uphill sprints. We will find out at UFC 319 whether the added focus on endurance makes a difference inside the octagon.
Come on! Come on! Come on, Josh! Come on! Next, what's the next one? The next one. Cartwheel, guys. Because if you grab him. Yeah, it's good position. Good. Walk him down. Heel, Pico. Let's go. RBY, I'm not catching you. Let's go. Brutal. Come on, Steve. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. That's it. There you go. Keep going. Up the hill. Let's go.
Now in a video posted to social media, Khamzat can be seen shirtless for a few seconds before training, and he appears to be in outstanding shape. The MMA community was quick to react to his transformation. Here is some of what fans had to say. Khamzat is locked in, training hard with his eyes on the title and nothing else. UFC 319 will be the night of the real beast. Imagine thinking a weak bird chest like Khamzat Chimiv had a chance against this monster. Chimiv is putting in the work. He better be in shape. He does not want to gas out against Dricus. If he goes all out in the first round and cannot get the submission, he could be in trouble. He looks too big. Cutting weight will be crazy for him. DDP by cardio in round 4. Mark my words. He looks pretty bulky for someone who is supposed to be cutting weight. Cardio is the key. He looks huge this time. Around 220 maybe. I have a feeling he might run out of gas with how hard he is training. With all the added focus on conditioning and the visible size increase, it raises an interesting question about how this matchup plays out. If Chimiv can maintain his pace and manage his energy, he is one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. But if the fight extends into the later rounds, Dricus du Plessis could have the advantage with his durability and pressure. DDP also released a training video of his own, captioned "You are not ready," adding even more hype to the matchup. And before we wrap up, we have a favor to ask. Help us reach 200,000 subscribers on MMA Zone by subscribing and turning on notifications for daily MMA content. We rarely miss a day.